hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So it's time for your weekly messages from your person reading. But before we get started, we're going to do quick announcements. You guys, the last couple of readings that I've done, I have included songs. The songs come to me regardless of why they come to me. Sometimes it's from Spirit. Sometimes it's just word association on my part. But Spirit does often like let me hear songs that relate to the readings that are like older songs. Sometimes they're newer songs, but songs that mean something to me or have meant something to me in the past, you know, something that I've heard a lot of times that can, you know, resonate. But obviously the more I expose myself to different music, the more different options that Spirit has to make music come through me. So if you guys have any suggestions, like if you want to let me know down in the comment section what your favorite songs are, or if you want to share the song that reminds you most of your person or anything like that, then go ahead and do that. And then, you know, I will occasionally, when I get time, I will go ahead and start listening to some of your guys' favorite songs just to get some more variety, because I just kind of feel like it and I love music. And then with regard to Patreon, I want to let you guys know that my Patreon now has a $1 tier, and that includes the Twin Flame or Higher Level Soulmate extended readings. So all of the extended readings for the month are $1 over on Patreon, and also the other tiers now include readings as well. So just go ahead and check that out. The link for that will be down below. And if you'd like just a quick reading, you know, the quickest way, I think the most streamlined way to get to me for a reading is through Wizio, and that link is down below as well. Okay, so you can check out my Wizio page. And then thank you to those of you who've ordered, you know, emergency readings, private readings. I appreciate you guys. Those of you who regularly order extended readings for me and buy my extended readings, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. It really does support the channel and keep the readings going, so I appreciate that. So without further ado, we've got 4 groups to pick from this time. I was going to do my usual 3, but it just worked out that I needed to do 4, so use your intuition to pick. The random.org link is down below for those of you who either need to, you know, verify that they've chosen the right one or the right group, or just want help choosing. Go with the one that you're initially drawn to. Go with the one that calls to you intuitively. You know, you do you. It's a general reading. It cannot resonate for everyone, but I like to think that each reading has at least, you know, a few messages for everybody that chooses that reading. And take what resonates, forget what doesn't. You know, don't let it ruin your day if you don't hear exactly what you want to hear. Like I said, it cannot resonate for everyone, and you can always choose another group. If you're getting into it and it doesn't sound like your situation, choose another group. I'm going to start off each reading. I think today I started off with archetype cards, or maybe that was yesterday, but I'm starting to try to integrate some of that where I do a little bit at the front of the reading so you guys can kind of feel it out to see if maybe, you know, it really is resonating with you before you have to watch too much of it, you know, out of consideration for you guys. But I would hope that you would watch, you know, as many of the readings as I post. That's, you know, good for my channel if you do. So without saying anything more, I'm going to use the notes from your beloved deck to help you guys pick. So just like I just said, I'm hoping that maybe the cards will come out in such a way to help lead you to the correct reading for you. The reading that will be the most helpful and the least harmful. That's always my goal here on this channel. I always ask Spirit, please don't bring up anything negative unless it's meant to help us or to prevent it, okay? That doesn't mean that Spirit doesn't, though, okay? But we've been having some pretty positive overall readings lately in this channel this past week or so. Angel, Spirits, and Guides for, let me move this out of the way. Sorry about that, guys. For those who would tune in for this reading, messages from your person, let's get a card for group 1. That was quick. Let's get a card for group 2. To help group 2, group 1, 2, 3, and 4 be drawn to the right reading, what message can we get for, oops, that one turned over, okay, group 2. I'll flip them over in a second, guys. Timestamps, as always, will be in the description box down below. And for group 3, for those who will be drawn to group 3, what message can we use to help draw them to the correct reading, please? Oh, no peeking. And last but not least, for group 4, what message can we use to draw them to the right reading? Okay. All right, so got group 1. I'm sorry, I got carried away and I couldn't help myself. That's for group 1. Group 2, you're my weakness. I do anything for you. It's group 2. Group 3, if I could go back in time and do things differently, I would. And Group 4, there's still a lot we must heal before we can align. That is Group 4. All right, guys, go ahead and pick the one you're drawn to. Use that link down below. There will be extendeds where we'll do the Tarot of Sexual Magic and get more messages. There's charms at the end of each of the YouTube parts as well. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the readings. Please comment down below. Let me know, when it does resonate. And hit the like button if you do like it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Welcome to my new subscribers. Welcome if you're new here. I appreciate you guys. Use your intuition to pick. If you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section. We have a great little community here. If I can't answer it, I'm sure somebody else can answer it for you. And we're getting started with Group 1. Welcome, Group 1. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So go ahead and think about your person and picture them in your mind's eye. I'm not going to start the timer because I am going to shuffle your guys' oracle cards on camera. Angel spirits and guides for the strongest collective energy of everyone who's tuned into Group 1. What does their love interest want to tell them today, please? If you don't like the shuffling, feel free to fast forward. What does Group 1's love interest want to tell them, please? Okay, got one. What does Group 1's love interest want to tell them, please? For everyone who has tuned in to Group 1. Okay. I like it when it's quick and to the point, you know? Let's see. Using this deck as well today, the Making Magic deck. What's Group 1's person want to say? There is that, and 2 more decks, and then we are going to get started with the messages. Healing with the fairies. What's Group 1's person want to say? Oh, yeah. Not only did it fly out, but it flew right into the pile. Nice and neat. And what else does this person want to say to Group 1? That one flew out too. Perfect. So getting started with the messages. What else does Group 1's person want to say, please? Regarding this reading, I pre-shuffled these off camera because they're a little tougher to shuffle. But I'm going to shuffle them again with you guys watching just so that I can have your energies on the cards. You know, you don't have to do that. It just depends on what kind of magic and intention you're using, but I'm just doing that right now today because I feel like it. All right, for Group 1, Angel Spirits and Guides. What does Group 1's person, for everybody who's tuned in for Group 1, what does their person want to say? If they had no filter, and if they had no fear. We've got, I know I should make a move or communicate, but I'm afraid of people's perception, so I'm not going to. I feel like this person is probably going to, and I'll tell you why. Well, actually, I'll let the cards tell you why. Come back here. Another 8. Somebody could be an 8 life path, personality number, attitude number. I care about you a lot, but I don't know how to manage the situation because it's awkward and you might reject me. Okay? Then we've also got my worry over where this relationship is going keeps me awake at night. Okay. So you can see that this person cares about you a lot. That's the reason why I'm saying that I don't feel that this person is not going to communicate with you. Okay? If it's been a while since you spoke, if you're in separation, or if you just are having some sort of conflict, and even if you're not, if this person just holds back sometimes communicating with you, you know, in the past and up till now, they're saying it's because of their fear regarding people's perceptions. And also that it's an awkward situation, and they have, like, some of these people really have anxiety. This is all swords energy. So, and it's in your head, sort of worrisome swords energy. So I think this is the foundation of the reading, but what else does this person want to say, please? What else does this person want to say, group 1? We've got, I love how outgoing you can be. You're someone everyone can't help but notice. So perhaps in some ways you are like opposite from this person. Maybe you're much more outgoing than they are. They think that you are, like you get a lot of attention, but either way, they just love how outgoing you can be and that you are someone everybody notices. I love that you spoil me. Your affection and attention makes me feel like royalty. So this person just really loves you, basically. Cares about you a lot at the very least. And I mean, you're the Grande Dame. You're the Queen of Wands energy, regardless of gender. So you're somebody that's, you know, more bold and more powerful, very charming and courageous, especially compared to this person who's all in their head. And you take the time to like come and talk to them and be their friend. And not only that, be their lover, you know, be their partner. You spoil them with your affection and your attention. Maybe you just think you're being yourself and you're not doing anything much. But just because you are such a light, and this person is often like kind of feels like a bit of a wallflower, that whenever you direct your light at them, your attention that is, light, attention, same thing, it really makes this person feel like royalty. And then we've got, I'm ecstatic about this new love I met. And guess what? Guess who? It's you. You still make my heart flutter. So you really still make this person's heart go pity-pat. What else does group 1's person want to say, please? I'm content with you. Even if things have gotten a bit stale, I'm not leaving you. So it's like they can, you know, it's more than just that you are exciting or you're this light or you help to calm their fears or that you take time out of your precious day to pay attention to little old them, because that's kind of the energy I'm getting. If it's the other way around, flip it, but this is what I'm getting. It's a general reading. So they just feel still like content with you, and that regardless, you know, even if things have gotten stale, they're not leaving you. Then maybe popped out, oh, so we're throwing a wrench in the works. What's going on here? What else does this person want to say? Oh, the little old me sort of statement. Your person is kind of taking, not offense, but homage to that a little bit. They're not a little old me, they say. They're not a wallflower. Okay, and then I just feel like having a wild, sexual, reckless, dirty relationship with you, and this is why. They're devil energy, Capricorn energy, so they could have it strong in the chart, don't have to. And anyway, yeah, that's what they're saying. The reason they're not a little wallflower or anything like that, or a little old me, is because they can rock it. You know what they're like? They're like, Al Pacino from The Devil's Advocate. And when he's talking about, he gets it on with this girl, and like people can't believe it, and he tells a whole story about how the girl just looks back at him while he's hitting it, you know, and has a shocked or surprised look on her face, like she didn't expect that from him. So this is a kind of energy. Okay, that's funny. Maybe you guys knock this person's socks off and really surprise them in the sack, for those that resonates with, but I'm getting more so for somebody out there. This person is saying that's the way that they are, okay? And they just want to have a wild, sexual, dirty relationship with you. And that much they're, you know, that much they're perfectly aware of. That much they know. And we've got King of Pentacles here. I will not make changes when I am comfortable where I am. I won't waste my money and security on trying something new and risking a loss. So there is back to that, like, it's kind of a gentleman in the streets and a hoe in the bed sheets or something. So lady in the streets, hoe in the sheets, whatever it is, I'm getting that energy too. But yeah, I'm not sex shaming, I wouldn't do that, but it's just the sentiment that this person acts different outside of the bedroom than they do on the inside, and just present differently on the outside than how they really are on the inside. And they're somebody that likes their contentment, right? And they don't care if things are boring sometimes with you in a relationship, or that if it would get that way, because they like it the way they like it. And a lot of you know how they like it. Okay? So let's get some tarot cards here and get more messages after that, and then get some charms and take it over to the extended. If I can get my cards to stop not cooperating here. There we go. All right. What else does this person want to say to group 1, please? Regarding this reading, what else does their person want to say? We've got the 4 of Swords. So if you guys have been in stagnation, this person's wanting to come out of stagnation. They're going to want to take some action. Definitely this is a card of restlessness, anxiety, burnout, wanting to take action. So it's like analysis paralysis. They want to get out of that, take some action. They could have had some clarity. Maybe they dreamed about you. Maybe they spoke to you for some of you. Some truth was revealed. Maybe they got a message and or a sign. And they want to take action towards this connection. Also, I just think this type of person that doesn't get enough sleep, enough rest sometimes because they have anxiety. That 9 of Swords energy is somebody that has insomnia or has nightmares, doesn't sleep the greatest. Also, it could be a workaholic energy too here. So, getting that as well. Yeah, I'm definitely getting workaholic energy or like student energy. What else does this person want to say to group 1, please? We've got the King of Wands in reverse. So we got Queen of Wands energy, King of Wands energy, soulmate energy for sure, back of deck Hermit energy, Virgo energy. Could be strong in somebody's chart, doesn't have to be. So I feel like this person is needing to go within, okay? They're getting some sign that they need to go within. That's where they're going to find their courage. That's where they're going to find their strength. They need to get balanced between their fears, their ego, and their heart. Their fears and their soul. That's the 2 things they're needing to balance. They're kind of in this energy of being extreme. So they're saying that they work too hard. For a lot of you, that is the problem here. And they definitely stress and worry too much. But they do want a new beginning with you. I keep opening on the 10 of Swords in reverse. So a new start. They also could be recovering from an illness or just starting to take better care of themselves. They could have been trying to distract themselves from some unforgiveness they had towards you or towards someone else in their life. But they're moving on from whatever was holding them back. They're moving on from stagnation and this feeling of feeling stuck, okay? It does require them to get in balance though. They're not quite 100% ready, perhaps. They might struggle with codependency or addiction, some of them, but not all of them. They definitely struggle with insecurity. I think they have this fear that they're going to be smothering. Like if they were to fully let you in or fully progress this connection to the next level, that you would find that they were actually kind of a needy person. I don't know why that's coming through. What else does this person want to say, please, to group 1? Being guided to shuffle again. Okay. What else does this person want to say to group 1, please? We got the 2 of Wands in reverse. So it looks like this person has dealt with or is dealing with plans falling apart. You know, maybe they're having travel problems when it comes to getting back together with you. I feel like some of you are in separation with this person. Maybe you've had an argument with them. But either way, it's like their plans to reconcile and move towards you have fallen apart. That just increases their anxiety. So they just go back to the drawing board here and reflect some more, withdraw. So let's get... what do we want to get next here? Some charms. Oh, I did say I was going to get more messages. Oops, sorry. What else does this person want to say, please? For those who are watching. What does their love interest want to say to them? I only really care about my own wants and needs and desires. Yours, not so much. Yeah, I got a little bit of that selfish energy from that 9 of Cups. They love so much what you do for them, but it's like they're not the most exciting person in relationships, or they just kind of like to have things their own way. So, yeah. This person, okay. What else does this person want to say, please? I'm not going to rebel against my family by following my own path. I'm traditional. So, didn't it say something like that? They're afraid of people's perceptions. So it's like, if you guys can get together and work things out in a way that makes them feel like they don't have to rebel against their family, and I don't know why they would feel that they would need to in the first place. Maybe you know. Feel free to share down below if you don't mind. Why would they feel they need to rebel against their family to be with you in the first place or to progress? But that is coming out. And again, it could all be in their own head because they overthink everything so much, thinking so much, you know, negative thoughts, that they think that you wouldn't be accepted, or vice versa, your family wouldn't accept them. There's something here about, you know, maybe you guys you have an untraditional relationship. Maybe you guys started off untraditionally. This connection started off as friends with benefits or something, and now they're like, oh, well, I don't know. You're not textbook cookie cutter, you know, spouse material or something like that because of that. Serious partner material because of that. So just take it how it resonates. Some of the messages I'm getting, though, we've got King of Cups. Saying the words I love you is very uncomfortable for me, but my actions should tell you everything. So it's always kind of like them. I'm withholding and I'm wanting things to go my way, kind of. This is them speaking. But you should be cool with that. And you should do for me. And you should understand me. That's their attitude. I love our ride or die connection. I will be here for you no matter what. And then they counter with, I love the ride or die connection, and I will be here for you as well. But actions speak louder than words, dude. What else does this person want to say, please? Before we go to the charms, anything else? Did we look at your... We didn't look at your oracle cards yet. Let's look at those. We've got Saturn, wisdom. Yeah, I'm getting workaholic energy here. Maybe they come from that sort of a family, very disciplined or structured, or they were just tested very greatly by their family or their expectations. Maybe they just didn't feel free to be themselves. Really focused on practical matters. The good thing about this person, you know, some people like traditional. Some people like a grounded individual who can control themselves. I don't know if that's what this person is, but that energy is being represented. And we've got, okay, from the white stripes, dead leaves and the dirty ground, soft hair and a velvet tongue. I want to give you what you give to me, and every breath that is in your lungs is a tiny little gift to me. Yeah, this person knows that you give them a lot, and that you are just like this bright, shining light in their life. And even though they have kind of a chip on their shoulder about the fact that they're a little bit of a wallflower in some ways, or a little bit boring perhaps, just maybe in the sense that they're so staid and traditional or anything like that. They just, you are like everything to this person, like every breath that you exhale is a gift to them. I'm getting Elton John for you guys. Okay. But maybe, I think like a lot of songs are coming through today for you guys. For all the groups, I feel like that's going to happen. And then we've got Tree of Life, true wisdom, and making good choices in life. So this person is wanting to just make good choices in life. And so they feel like they have like strong, deep roots. I don't know if this person comes from money, or like I said, or has some big shoes to fill. But they're just wanting to make wise and good choices and do the wise thing here. And they're asking you to make wise choices. And then we've got laughter. You're much too serious about life. So maybe this person enjoys you the most when you guys can laugh together. We could take the situation a little bit more lightly when it's not so serious. Maybe you guys have a similar sense of humor, or have a history or a way of making each other laugh. And maybe you enjoy the same kind of funny movies or jokes, anything like that. So the person is like, you know, maybe you're the serious one. That's why Saturn come out. But I'm getting your person is quite in their head. But, you know, readings can always be vice versa as well. And then we've got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. I feel like this person wants it to ascend. You know, on some level they really do, but I don't see it ascending to a higher level of commitment. I see like they're blocking it ascending because they aren't going to rebel against these expectations that they feel that are on them, whether those expectations are real or imagined. But if they were going to ascend, it would be with you, okay? They do see you as beautiful, attractive. You bring light into their life, and, you know, they're ecstatic about you. But also at the same time, their plans of taking this forward, moving it forward, getting it started, or reconnecting, depending on who's watching, those plans have fallen apart. And it's large part to do with their overthinking and their other concerns that we see here, okay? So let's get some charms. Those who have tuned in to group 1, angel spirits and guides, what else does this person want to say to them, please? Okay, we got a lot of little characters here. Yeah, your person is a complex person. I think your person, they need to sort of not only get out of their head, yeah, definitely get out of their head, but also get away from, I mean, they say they're not going to rebel from their family. That's probably something that they need to do. They need to travel, or they need to educate themselves, or they need to do both. There's this feeling that, you know, they're very complex, but they're also kind of edgy, stubborn. And then we've got, I feel like this is you guys. You make this person feel at home, that you are like a refuge to this person. Belle has a very soft touch to her. She is, you know, she's kind of like an evolved version, more evolved princess than, say, Jasmine is, in terms of knowing how to make, you know, the proper sacrifices, knowing how to care for others and put others' needs ahead of their own, and to do that consistently, but without losing her beauty, without losing her light. She's still got a fire within her. And when I think you have a way with handling this person and their temper, if they've got a temper, or just the way that they are, their anxiety, you handle it in such a way it's just beautiful, and it calms them down, and like you really bring out the best in them, the way Belle brings out the best in the beast. We got the genie here, okay? So the genie, charming individual. I think your person wishes to be this person. They want to be this person to you. They want to be someone that can make all your dreams come true. You know, they feel like being, and they wish they could be, someone with a lot of material abundance, with a lot of good health. You know, if they have mental health issues, anxiety especially is what I'm getting, but it could be anything. You know, they would love nothing more than to be healed of that, and to be somebody that could make all your wishes come true. And they would like to be that star. Like the genie is kind of the center of attention, right? He steals the show. So this person, you know, they're kind of a baby maybe with this toddler here, and you're the one taking care of the situation. Like you just have a way about you. You just naturally are a caretaker, and you naturally, like, all the heads turn, like you're walking into the ball in your bright yellow dress, right? This is how your person feels about you. And they would just like to, you know, they'd like to have their day in the spotlight too. And they would like, if they already do, then they'd like more of it. They would like to be the big man or the big woman on campus. You know, they would like to be a grand provider, and they would like to be funny and charming and entertaining and looked up to. We've got chaos is how I learn. So if this person makes a mess of things, it's because this is how they learn. Okay, maybe something happened to them in their childhood that makes them feel, or that stunted them at a certain level, right? And that the only way they can feel secure is almost in a chaotic environment. Maybe they didn't grow up in a well-structured home, or maybe it was too structured. So now they're making up for lost time. So just take it how it resonates. And then we've got this gold chain just showing like that this person wants, well, they feel that this is a quality connection. And I think they just want to stop worrying about it so much, stop being so skeptical, and just sort of appreciate it for what it is. Also, I think they want to give you the best, and they might not have the money to be able to do that. I think they want to be more optimistic and enthusiastic and more creative like you are, but they just don't have that. Because they're kind of a heart half full kind of person. Like they said, you know, basically, the words I love you are difficult for me to say. I'll probably, you know, my actions should show you how I feel. And This is because this person's not the most emotive individual with this heart pendant. It's like half full. But the feelings that they do have for you are pure. You bring a serenity to this person. They have clarity on that. They do have compassion in their heart, you know, for you, but that's really just a reflection of the compassion that you've shown them. So this is what I've got for you guys. I'm going to take it over to the extended, and the link for that will be down below. And we're going to look at the Tarot of Sexual Magic and get all more, another round of messages from this person. I'll probably get my notes from your beloved deck out as well, then any other clarifiers as needed. But if this is where we part ways, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button if you liked it, and let me know down below in the comment section if you feel like sharing, you know, if this did resonate, you can share. And then what else? If you subscribe, you know, you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And thank you to those of you who have subscribed. I appreciate you. Those of you who have liked, I appreciate you. If you'd like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box. Talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 2. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm going to go ahead and start with messages. Think about your person, your love interest. I have some pre-shuffled cards here to my right. Get into those as well. Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who have tuned in for this reading, can we get in touch with the strongest collective energy of everyone who is watching regarding their love interests? What does their love interest want to say? If their love interest didn't have a filter and had no fear, what would their love interest say to them today, please? Home is where the heart is. If home is where the heart is, then you are my home because my heart is with you. Four of Wands energy, angel, spirits, and guides. What else would this person like to say to Group 2, please? I know I should respond to you, but I don't know how. I don't think I can keep putting the effort in when, after all our work, this isn't paying off. Okay, so that's the Four of Wands energy. Some of you could be higher level soulmates or twin flames if that resonates. Otherwise, some of you could live with this person. They just generally are saying that you feel like home to them. However, they are not responding to you at present. They don't know how to respond to you. This is especially true, I feel, if you're in separation. And it looks like you guys have put in a lot of work on this connection. You could have been dealing with this person for years, but even if not, they're saying, you know, after all the hard work, this isn't paying off. They need to start seeing some results. And don't shoot the messenger. What else does this person want to say, Group 2? Right now, I'm assessing you to make sure you're the best fit. If only I was as good a judge of character as you. So this person doesn't trust their ability to judge you or to judge your character. Maybe they just don't feel like they're a good judge of character in general. They feel like you are, though. So I think that does give some credence to any assertion that you might have made that this person is important to you, that you love them, or that this relationship should stay together or come together. It's like, yeah. What else does this person want to say to Group 2, please? I can't tell you where this is going. I'm so confused by my feelings for you. I think I'm losing my mind. Okay. So that is shadow moon energy, and we've also got, so what all do we have here? We have fire, we have air, earth, and we've got Pluto energy, as well as Pisces, Cancer energy. Okay, so Scorpio energy, Pisces, Cancer energy. Looks like pretty much everybody here. Just take what resonates. I find the way your mind works so stimulating, it's attractive. What will you come up with next? So this person thinks highly of you and your ability to be a good judge of character. They like the way that, you know, your mind works, the way that you think. It's like you keep this person on their toes a bit here. What else does this person want to say? I'm determined to give generously to you, even putting your needs above mine, no matter how hard it is. So to prevent, I feel like, you know, to prevent an ending from occurring, or if you guys have already ended and you're here wondering if this person wants a reconciliation, this is why they're confused, because they feel like they put a ton of effort in. And this is my Ten of Swords energy, which on the traditional tarot shows the guy that's laying with a bunch of knives in his back. And it's symbolic of a lot of mental anguish, a lot of struggle. It can be symbolic of dishonesty and betrayal as well. But certainly it's like a rock bottom feeling. But it's like despite, you know, them feeling this way and all the effort that you both have put in, you know, they want to give generously to you no matter what. We've got, I imagine exploring your hot body, and it turns me on so much. I cannot wait for a new sexual experience with you. So one thing they're not confused about is that, you know, you're hot, okay? That they can't wait to be with you again, assuming you've been together. What else does this person want to say to group 2, please? Wink. I love it. Oh, shoot. I think that's from them. It says your guides. Can be from your guides, but like, yeah, wink, wink, hey. What else does group 2's person want to say, please? One more before we get some tarot cards. What does this person really want to say? It says, our dynamic has gotten a little cold, dull, and underwhelming. So some of you, this person is like, they're missing the sex. It's not like that's the only thing they miss unless you know that's the case, but that is definitely one of the things they miss. And they feel like, you know, sending you a sexy text or making some sort of like offer to you, you know, flirting with you, hoping that it leads to something more. It's like that's one way to sort of spice things up, okay? And if you've been with this person, you know, for a long time, sometimes that happens. You get really comfortable with one another, and the flip side of that is that it gets a little bit dull in the bedroom sometimes. So just take it how it resonates. Okay, using the Cosmic Cycles Tarot deck again. So what else does this person want to say to group 2? Got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So your person is coming across in Queen of Pentacles in reverse energy. They could be in some sort of distorted feminine energy, you know, regardless of what their gender is. The Queen of Pentacles, a little bit too focused on what they can get out of a situation, whether that's like money or things. Also, sex. And they could use their sex to sort of manipulate people as well. Just take what resonates. It's a general reading. Also, it can be a card of envy. Financial dependence as well. If the roles are reversed, you can flip it around, but that's what I'm getting there. And so let's look. So they're saying this about themselves. What else does this person want to say? What else does group 2's person want to say, please? We've got Ace of Pentacles. So it's like their dependence financially, whether they're dependent on somebody else or maybe they're dependent on overspending to have a good time. Either way, they don't have a lot to offer, like in terms of a home and money or stability or security right now. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. They could be in debt. They could be stressing about money at present. This is a reading. It's present energy. So at present, they could be stressing about money. And feeling a bit down and depressed about it. On the one hand, this person, like if they didn't share this with you, it could be because they're too proud to share it with you. They don't want anybody to know they're stressing about money or they're in debt. You know, it hurts their pride. It hurts their ego. They're being perhaps a bit arrogant with regard to if you ever ask them about this potential or this, you know, this money issue that they appear to be having. Others of you, they're just, you know, just take it more generally as they feel like, well, they're probably ignoring their finances. Maybe it's like what came first, the chicken or the egg. They got depressed, so they spend to make themselves feel better, or they spent too much or some other way got depressed. Could have had some sort of an ending that resulted in it, but either way, it's like they spent money on something and it ended up being causing them to get down in the dumps, okay? I feel like they could have had some sort of unexpected expense that they had to take care of. Also, it could have been the result of carelessness on their part. Got the Queen of Wands energy here. Yeah, I think they are just trying to, focus on what they can control, take lead and take ownership of the situation, get back in their power, use their courage and their charm, and opened up at the Five of Swords to also use their brains, sort of come out ahead in a situation. Some of them could have left an abusive relationship, but just take what resonates. I am getting more so that this person, well, let's get a clarifier on the Queen of Wands, is taking charge, taking ownership of their current circumstances, and they're wanting to let you know that. Yeah, things are turning around for them, going for the better here with the Wheel of Fortune. So they're coming out of a round of bad luck. Things are turning around. They're experiencing some good fortune. They're either on the cusp of increased financial abundance, or they feel that they are. Yeah, they could have put forth some effort into a new job or some other investment of their energies, and took action in a way that they're expecting their efforts to pay off. Okay, they're wanting you to know that. So let's see what else. I'm going to look at these oracle cards here. New location. Yeah, some of them did get a new job. Some of them did get a new profession, a promotion, or they were maybe moved from one department to another department within their job, and it's paying off for them, or they expect it to. Others of them moved. Maybe they downsized. So now they have more money, more, what do you call it? More liquid capital. Why I don't know, somebody works in finance. And then yeah, they definitely want to tell you about that with the heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings for each other. Like I said, they are assessing to make sure you guys are a good fit. Sometimes the best way to know that is just to simply have a conversation, and they will respond to you eventually. So they want to honestly discuss your feelings for each other. And then we've got from Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice, in vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. Aw. So yeah, this person could have been or could be being emotionally unavailable, a little closed off because they're not proud of their financial status right now. Maybe they're focusing more on the sexual aspect of the relationship. Well, we see that they are in the reading anyway, focusing on that. But I think that's just to get things going again. So maybe you haven't had it with them in a long time or in a while, or they want it. they just want it. Yeah. They're just very attracted to you. They want to give to you. They're bummed that they can't give to you. So I want to read that again. I just really like that. And by the way, the best Pride and Prejudice, if you're interested in watching this movie, or it's a series, and you can find it on Prime, is the one with Colin Firth. Of course, naturally, it would have to be the one with Colin Firth, and a 1995 version. Okay, so in vain I have struggled. It will not do. My feelings will not be repressed. You must allow me to tell you how ardently I admire and love you. So. Yeah, and then her reaction to that is funny and interesting. I'll let you watch it. What else? We've got this 6th house, craft, work, details, health, well-being, diet, service, daily rituals, contribution. Yeah, this person, they've needed to develop or are in the process of developing their methods and their skills in order to improve both like their physical well-being as well as the well-being of their work and their work life. Then we've got Earth. So some of you could be dealing with an Earth sign, have it strong in their chart, or you are. But ask the element of Earth for grounding, stability, strength in times of chaos. So they're just really trying to get grounded. That goes with that Pentacles energy. Pentacles represents work, home, and money. So this person, it's all kind of blocked and in reverse here, but with this Wheel of Fortune and that Queen of Wands, they're sort of getting their groove back with regard to the Earth elements and feeling more grounded and feeling more stable and feeling more strong, especially in times of chaos. So wanting you to know that as well. Well, let's get some more messages. What else does Group 2's person want to say? Get another layer of messages and I'm taking it over to the extended. We've got, I'm not sure I can handle all your past baggage. Okay. They find this relationship, they find it burdensome. I mean, we've already seen that. What else does this person want to say? Excuse me. What else does group 2's person want to say, please? Take that one. Excuse me. I'm sorry, you guys. This is the way it's going to be from now on, I guess. I have chronic whatever's going on with me. I'm holding my composure and staying cool and calm. I prefer to not allow my emotions to get the best of me. This is a very Colin Firth type, Mr. Darcy type energy here in a sense. Mr. Darcy was played by Colin Firth, who is a Virgo. You might be dealing with the Virgo. They're so ethical. And then people born in the year of the rooster are that way as well. Our relationship is developing, but it's taking too long. So again, with this is oppressive and you know, that 7 of Pentacles energy. I don't know if I can keep putting forth effort when after all this, you know, all the work, it hasn't paid off, or it hasn't paid off to the degree that they think or hope that it should, or think that it should. So what else does this person want to say? Group 2, please. Okay, drawn to this other deck or other part of it. What else does this person want to say to group 2, please? I'm not going to rebel against my family by following my own path. I'm traditional. This is very much Mr. Darcy energy right now, because that was his deal. Maybe does your person come from money, or they have like big shoes to fill or something? They have a strong family business, or just a very traditional, conventional, conservative family or something. But even if not, they're just saying that I'm not going to rebel. But I don't think that's true, to be honest. That kind of came out, well, it did come out in the reverse. But I don't always take them in reverse, but I'm feeling drawn to take that in reverse for some reason. I can just tell from their energy. They're struggling, but, I mean, come on. They freaking love you. So, that's what that is. Now let's get some charms. Finish, you know, the rest over there. I'm kind of curious what's going on. Like, what kind of baggage do they perceive that you have? Maybe some of you have, I think some of you wear a mask as well. Yeah. Some of you wear a mask and could be kind of sharp in the way that you express yourself as well. You got a sharp mind. Your person admires that, but sometimes, you know, when you're in a bad mood or something, you're very sharp with your words as well. That's what I'm getting. So let's get charms. And just listen, guys, for those who've tuned in for group 2, what else does this person want to say to them, please? It's a vital organ critically wounded. So this person is saying that you have pierced their very soul. You have pierced their heart. Cupid's arrow has found them. Okay? Then we've got, I believe. They believe in this connection. That's why they keep putting in work. That's why they are so confused, you know, because they wouldn't be so confused. And I can feel just sort of the aggravation, or rather the confusion, or the struggle that they're experiencing. And they wouldn't feel that way if they didn't, you know, have really strong feelings for you, and if they weren't experiencing cognitive dissonance over the situation. And for those who don't know, cognitive dissonance is when you hold 2 opposing viewpoints at the same time, and it makes you very uncomfortable. So 2 beliefs at the same time. So on the one hand, they believe that you guys, you know, maybe you have too much baggage, or you're not quite right for one another for whatever reason. Maybe it has to do with, you know, you being not fitting into their family or the status quo or whatever, anything like that. And then on the other hand, they love you ardently. Okay, they love the way your mind works. They care about impressing you. So that's, I think your person is experiencing some cognitive dissonance, but they're asking you to maintain your grasp. They certainly are. They said they will, you know, regardless of their misgivings, they're not going to let go of the situation so easily. Somewhere around here, it talked about this person doing whatever it took to work on this connection and give to you generously. And I feel like for your person, generously means materially, because that's, you know, probably how they were raised. We got the dog here. So a dog could have significant meaning in this relationship. Some of you could have been born in the Chinese year of the dog, but you don't have to. Others of you, this person wants to have like a family with you. I mean, they could see that. Maybe not having children, maybe having children, but maybe having, you know, a pet, that whole scenario. And also I'm getting loyalty. That this person's heart is loyal to you. Got a carrot here. Yeah, something to do with the past. Maybe they had a bunny rabbit when they were little, or a guinea pig or something like that. Something to do with a carrot, something that you would, you know, a pet that you would feed that to. I think this person likes animals. We've got several animals here. We've got the baby blue kitty cat. Kitty cats are very inquisitive, but they're also emotionally detached. But this one, you know, being the color that it is, this person has had and is having mental clarity about their feelings on the situation with you. They do have compassion for you. There is purity in their feelings about the situation. And then with the black swan, the swan can be a symbol. Well, it is a symbol, okay, for twin flames or soulmates, whatever you want to call it, for your group or for your relationship. And black is a color of the unconscious mind. I think this person has tried to forget you but cannot. This is a very powerful connection, and this is, I think this person wants to protect you. You ever hear of a guard dog? Yeah, I think this person wants to make sure that you're taken care of. They're just not sure that they're going to be the one to be able to do that for you. So, yeah, so that's what I've got. So the link for the extended will be down below if you feel drawn to. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, guys. And if this was your reading, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to read it. And do subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you to everyone who has subscribed. If you subscribe, you can hit the bell to receive notifications when I upload a new video. And then, yeah, like it if you liked it. And I will talk to you guys next time. Welcome, Group 3. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So I'm going to pull an archetype card so you can look at that to see if this is a reading for you, okay? So if the archetype matches you and your person, you'll know for sure that this is a reading for you. If it doesn't, there still could be messages for you, but you might want to choose another reading as well, okay? Or another group. So angel, spirits, and guides, for those who have tuned in for Group 3, show me their person's energy, please. We've got damsel. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. So regardless of gender, your person could be damsel. Let's get one for you. You can go off the picture. You can go off of, you know, your intuition regarding that, if it matches, or just like the statement, as the statement says. And show me the viewer, please. We've got angel in reverse. So some of you are in your shadow energy, acting innocent or angelic to mislead others, falsely claiming to be in touch with angelic guidance. In your higher vibration, we've got helping those in need with no expectation of return. So whichever one seems more like you, go ahead and use that to help you determine if this is the right reading for you. Again, there can still be messages even if not, okay? Just wanted to give you guys a little help in making sure there. So we're going to get started with messages. Think about your person, your love interest. Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who've tuned into this reading, can we get in touch with their love interest, their love interest's higher self? If their love interest had no fear and no filter, what would they say, please? What would they like to say to Group 3 for the strongest collective energy of everyone who is watching? I'm a very laid-back person. That's why I'm not pursuing you. Okay, so for some of you, this person's not pursuing you, and they're saying it's because they're a very laid-back person. They could be a Pisces with that energy too, or have it strong in their chart. What else would this person like to say? That one flew. Your attention to detail is very impressive, and I find it attractive. Okay, so I'm getting some Virgo energy with that. Some of you could be Virgo or have it strong in your chart. Kind of getting like, well, that's Eight of Pentacles, that's Sun in Virgo. And then this came out as well, King of Pentacles. I will not make changes when I am comfortable where I am. I won't waste my money and security on trying something new and risking loss. Okay, so more earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I just, it can be any sign. And that King of Pentacles is strong, more strong Virgo energy for me, and a little bit of Leo too. So this person's basically just saying they're comfortable where they are and they don't want to take a risk on losing money or security, so they're just going to be laid back and not pursue you. Or if they haven't pursued you, that's the reason why. They do find your attention to detail to be very attractive. What else would this person say if they had no filter to group 3, please? That give me time to think. I promise to get back to you. So if some of you have reached out to this person, they're asking you to give them time to think, but even if you haven't reached out, they're thinking about this connection and they promise that they will eventually get back to you. We've got Knight of Swords energy. I love our text debates and that I can just say what's on my mind and get it out. So some of you text back and forth with this person, but even if you don't, they like to debate with you. They like maybe have witty banter with them, saying that you have an impressive attention to detail, but they just feel like with you they can express themselves. I'm an introvert, more Virgo energy. Somebody's definitely dealing with the Virgo, or the roles can be reversed, so you can switch it around if needs be. But more Virgo energy with the Hermit here. I'm an introvert that needs time alone and space to recharge. That's all. It's nothing against you. We've got, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to show you my true feelings, because what if we don't work out? I'll be left looking stupid. So this person is letting their shadow get the better of them, and that's how they're behaving there, okay? So let's get some tarot cards on this real quick, and then I'll go back to the messages. Using the Cosmic Tarot deck again. I did not pre-shuffle this, so I'll have to shuffle it a few times on camera. Fast forward if you don't like it. Angel Spirits and Guides for those who have tuned into Group 3. What else does this person want to say? What do they want to tell Group 3 for the strongest collective energy of everybody who's tuned in? If this person had no filter, what would they like to say? Temperance. So some of you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. If this person hasn't given equally in the past, they're saying that they're going to change that they are going to give more equally in the future. If you guys are in a conflict, they're saying they're going to do their part. They're hoping for a turn of good luck. Maybe something has already happened that's improved the connection. Are you on the cusp of that happening, or your person's higher self is saying you're on the cusp of some good fortune in the connection that results in balance and harmony? There is a need for self-control and patience, okay? But it does have to do with giving and taking, giving and receiving help. Perhaps it just has to do with generosity. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is very big. It's the biggest planet in the sky in our solar system, and it's associated with generosity. This person wants to be generous to you. What else does this person want to say? We've got 10 of Pentacles. So Pentacles energy, abundance, prosperity. So this person could be doing well for themselves financially, because we got the King of Pentacles energy here as well. And King of Pentacles is a business person. They do very well for themselves in the material plane in terms of work, home, and money. And they can be quite generous as well. They're very resourceful and just a solid practical leader. Somebody who makes wise investments when it comes to where they put their money, where they put their time, okay? And so this person is saying they have a lot to give to you. They have a lot to offer. They could provide for you a future. They could provide for you a home. They might own a very nice home. They might have a very good job, okay? This would allow them to be generous with you. We got the Seven of Swords here. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please? Cutting with this person. We got the Death card. So it's Seven of Swords is about a love offer. Okay, so maybe this person would need to take a risk to be with you, especially if they're with somebody else, married or otherwise involved. The Seven of Swords is about sneaking and kind of taking what you can get, taking a risk that oftentimes doesn't pay off. So it is a card that requires, you know, and recommends diplomacy and being careful in how you plan things and not being too risky in your methods or in the things that you do or the words that you say. And it could be having to do with a karmic with the Eight of Cups at the back of the deck, because I just opened up on Justice in reverse, which could mean divorce or breakup for me. So if you're not married to this person, you know, it could be talking about that. This person is getting ready to, I think they're trying to find the courage, or they're finding the courage to sneak away from a situation that that they're done with, basically, with the Death card. So your person is saying that they're undergoing a big change, an ending, a time to move on, to move towards a rebirth and a transformation. Okay, so let's get some more messages from this person. Some of you could be Scorpio. We've also got air sign. Everybody's here, really. The major arcana card is Scorpio. It says, I don't desire to reconcile. I want a fresh new chapter in my life. So this is the energy that I'm feeling with this person. They are leaving a karmic situation or another relationship. That will especially resonate for those who know this person is in another relationship. For a small percentage of you, actually, this person is saying that to you. They want a fresh new chapter in their life. If they're married or committed to you, this person is saying that they're wanting to pursue another chapter. And then, I don't want to get my heart broken, so please don't break my heart. So if this person has been sneaking around, non-committal, then it's because this person doesn't want to get their heart broken. What else does this person want to say? Our dynamic has gotten a little cold, dull, and underwhelming. Okay. So for those that this person is wanting to make this change, and it could be an unexpected change. Some of you might be feeling like, especially those of you who are in Ten of Pentacles with this person, having a happy family home with this person, then it could, you know, catch you as a surprise. It could be unexpected that this person, after all this time, is suddenly wanting to depart and go off on their own way. But if that's the case, it's because, you know, the dynamic has gotten a little bit cold, dull, or underwhelming. I am quite comfortable the way things are, so I won't be making efforts to change or improve this relationship. I feel like this person, you know, we saw already that this person's kind of set in their ways, and they already said that they will not make, you know, changes when they're comfortable where they are. But I feel like they're comfortable just being who they are. I feel like they are going to make a change, undergo a transformation, that they are going to move on in another direction, whether that's another direction with you and away from a karmic, or just another direction in general. I daydream about you a lot, but I probably won't take action to pursue you. And I cannot forgive you for the hurt you caused me. So this is kind of giving me similar vibes to the Instagram reading that I did. I think it was group, what was it? Group 3. So check that out. I did an energy check yesterday on Instagram, and this kind of reminds me. So some of you, again, this could be resonating with some of you who are married to this person. I just opened up on Queen of Pentacles as well, which would be like the partner to King of Pentacles. And if, you know, if not, then it's talking about a karmic or some other third-party situation. On the back here, we've got, I know we've had our problems, but I prefer to remember only the good times when we made each other happy. So they like to just think about, you know, the good times the two of you shared and be nostalgic for those old days when you guys really enjoyed each other's company and it was all new and innocent and happy. And I feel like this person could entertain once in a while the prospect or thought that maybe you guys could reunite or have a reunion for those in separation, or that after they go off on their own way that they could come back. But they're not serious about that right now. Instead, they're thinking only about themselves and that they don't want to change or improve this relationship because they just want to sort of do their own thing. But they're kind of being, I mean, they're still here basically, but they're not really pursuing the situation. So let's look at your oracle cards that come out. Loving all of you. Okay, so I think this person's having difficulty loving all of you. This card talks about your inner darkness, your greatest self-love, deep healing. The world mirrors us. So if this person isn't loving all of you, or they only love you sometimes, or only part of you, then it could be, you know, that this person is reflecting your own lack of self-love. So that's something you're going to want to work on. That's The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston. And that will probably be your guys' song. But either way, this person is marrying you, or you guys are marrying each other. Maybe this person needs to go off on their own to in order to learn to love themselves better. Past programming, choose your beliefs, recognize false stories, external conditioning, make decisions that support your goal. So this person has some work to do regarding their past programming. If they're in this hangman energy, they're feeling like they need to just sort of surrender and accept that what happened, and what is, and that the only thing they can do now is start over fresh and new on a new path. We got Jupiter. I was talking about Jupiter being the ruling planet of Sagittarius. Expansion. So I think this person, it was in reverse. I'm going to take it that way because that's what I'm guided to. Just take the messages that resonate. It's a general reading. It won't resonate for everyone, or choose another group. But this card in the upright is about optimism, enthusiasm, generosity, learning lessons, exploring. And in reverse, it's saying that, you know, the opposite of that, basically for me, that there's a lack of optimism. Your person feels the connection has gotten a bit stale. Also that they're not learning lessons or willing to take more chances here. And they want to explore. They feel like the potential here is limited right now. Then we've got, I want to do with you what spring does with the cherry trees. Okay. Every day you play. So I feel like this person's still open to, you know, a sexual relationship with you. It could just be sexual for this person at this time. And they basically are saying, though, you know, every day they want to play. They're not interested in anything more, improving this connection, you know, at this time. Safe and happy travel, protection from harm when journeying. So, yeah, this person wants to travel. I feel like they're itching to travel. And they want to do it in a happy way, in a happy-go-lucky way, and go on their journey. Fool's energy here. Even though the Fool hasn't shown itself, I don't think. Maybe it has. But they want they want to experience fresh hope on a new chance, take a new path, go on a new adventure. It's like it's being blocked right now. Maybe they feel this connection is blocking it, or their karmic is blocking it. Got honoring your true feelings. So this person is not honoring their true feelings right now. That was in reverse as well. If they honored their true feelings, then they would know, you know, what is right for them and what path they should be taking, what's in their highest good, but they're not really listening to their true feelings. They're not honoring those true feelings. And even if they know what their true feelings for you are, and if their feelings for you are deeper or more positive than what's being shown in the reading, they're not acknowledging or using that knowledge for any purpose to advance this connection. And in reverse again, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Okay? So this person is kind of a bummer, aren't they? It just validates, you know, the hangman energy. I'm a very laid back person. That's why I'm not pursuing you. It's in reverse. You know, this person on some level feels that this is a great love for a lot of you, but they're not going to make the effort because they're not honoring their true feelings. Okay, so let's get advice for you. I'm not going to do an extended on this because I don't see the point, but we will get some advice for you on what you should do here. So let me just pick a card. I think I'm doing the Healing with the Fairies deck. Angel, spirits, and guides, for those who have tuned in for Group 3's reading, what advice do you have for them, please? For those who are watching this reading, for everyone watching, what advice do you have for them? Family harmony. So some of you are experiencing disharmony, and this just validates that 10 of Pentacles, that this reading is really intended for somebody. Like half of you will be dealing with somebody that has a family and a commitment with another person. Others of you have a family or a child with this person, or have been committed or are committed to this person. So just take it how it resonates. If it resonates that you are dealing with like family members that you're having difficulty with, you can take it that way as well. But this card does talk about focusing on your family, focusing on your kid. If you don't have a kid, focusing on your inner child, loving all of you, doing those things that make you feel loved and accepted, including your shadow work, okay? And those things that you may not love about yourself, sort of working through experiencing that. Getting a little help or therapy for that. I just opened up on letting go. So it's saying go ahead and let go of this situation, you know, for the time being, because it's only holding you back and preventing you from doing the inner work of self-love that you really need to do, or the work on your family and your family unit that you need to do. And that includes, you know, forgiving and loving, you know, your family members for who they are. It doesn't mean you have to deal with anybody who's toxic to you, even if they're family members, but it is about, you know, reclaiming your inner power and pursuing your own dreams. And I think if you follow your heart and your dreams and focus on those who are loving you back, you know, only putting your energy into those who love you, as opposed to continuing to try to be with this person, even though you kind of feel like eventually this person's going to be a dream come true. At present, they're just saying, you know, love those who love you, deal only with those who deal with you, and forget the rest. Just pursue your own dreams, and that will be the way to lead you towards your dreams. And also we have financial flow at the back of the deck, saying that soon your finances will be moving up to a higher level. So that is good as well. That's what I have for you, Group 3. I hope that was helpful in some way. If you feel like sharing, please let me know in the comment section down below, and like it if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. You can hit the bell if you'd like to receive notifications when I upload a new video. Otherwise, don't be too down about things. I know that everybody wants to have a positive reading, but this is only a snapshot of present energies, and energies are always changing. I do see a romantic partner in your future, but first you have to let this person go, and you may not have to let them go forever, but you do need to let them go for all important purposes, all meaningful purposes in your life, and focus only on those who are doing, you know, enough for you now, and not just making false promises or anything like that. Just focus and put your energy and love into those who reciprocate it. So what I have for you, Group 3. Talk to you next time. Welcome, Group 4. Thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. So Group 4. Don't usually do Group 4s. Let's see how it goes. So I'm going to do an archetype card to represent your person, and then you. This can help you to decide if this is your reading or not, okay? So angel spirits and guides, for those who've tuned into Group 4, show me their person, please. Show me Group 4's person, please. We have got the child wounded in reverse, so the shadow attributes of blames all dysfunctional relationships on childhood wounds, resists moving on through forgiveness. Okay, so something about what I just said, or the image on the card, should give you some hint as to if this is resonating as your person. And we'll get a card representing you. And just because these cards don't resonate as you and your person doesn't mean there couldn't still be some good messages in here for you, just FYI. But you can always choose another group. Angel spirits and guides for Group 4, the viewer. Show me their energy, please. Samaritan, light attribute, refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. Okay, so even though you could ignore, you know, somebody in need, like so many people do, you choose not to. You have a very good capacity and a very good ability and willingness to help others. So you're a good Samaritan. Maybe that is the dynamic in your connection. You're a good Samaritan, and this person, you know, projects and blames all of their issues on everybody else and resists moving on. So you're just trying to help them. Maybe that's the dynamic. So that's what we've got here. It's a general reading. Just take what resonates and forget what doesn't, okay? Moving this over to the side, we're going to get started with some messages. Angel spirits and guides for this tuned in Group 4. If their love interest, higher self, can we get in touch with them, please? If their love interest had no filter or no fear, what would they say to Group 4, please? For everybody who has tuned in, the collective, what would their love interest say to them, please? I'm not going to rebel against my family by following my own path. I'm traditional. That's earth sign energy. To be honest, I like being the center of attention a lot, and can be demanding when I don't get it. Leo energy. So somebody could have that strong in their chart, but doesn't have to. I'm not sure if this is past energy or present energy. I think it's probably a little bit of both. Page of Swords, I'm watching and paying close attention to you. I'm making sure everything adds up. I like to know what I'm getting myself into. So your person could be spying on you, could be skeptical of you or something about you. Okay. Finally, I have someone I can share on social media about. I can't wait. So this person is saying they want to share on social media. So they're obviously involved in social media for the majority of you. If that's not a message for you, don't take it. So they're watching you closely. I guess they're trying to see how you look, if you look good on paper. Some of them can come from a family that has money or status, or they think they do. And so they're not wanting to rebel against their family, but I feel there is a part of them that does want to rebel. They're just like looking at you for clues on how to do that. I really am getting that. I think this person knows that they like to be the center of attention a lot. We can kind of see that with that the Six of Wands energy, more Leo energy there, the shadow energy of Six of Wands. They want to share on social media about you. So they do like to be the center of attention, but I think that they would make space for you, and that's what they're sort of trying to figure out. They're watching to see, you know, if you're someone that they should make space for in their little world here. I'm holding my composure and staying cool and calm. I prefer to not allow my emotions to get the best of me. More Leo energy, so this person could be holding their feelings inside, wearing a mask, trying to just play it cool right now. I'm ecstatic about this new love I met. Guess who? It's you. You still make my heart flutter. Okay, so I feel like there has been a blockage, though, to... I just opened up on yes here. There's been a blockage to you guys having an emotional new beginning in this connection. This person could, you know, let you down because they need everything to be always about them, or because they're skeptical of you. If the roles are reversed, flip it, but this is what I'm getting. And also, I think this person masks the fact that they are kind of... There's some sort of chronic disappointment or depression underneath with them. That could be an issue as well, too. But for that card to come out at all, I do feel like this person is, you know, considering a new beginning with you. It says, you don't always have to go along to get along, you know. It's okay if your opinions are different from mine. So I think that's another thing this person is trying to figure out, like, if you're just trying to go along to get along, or do you guys really get along as well as you guys seem to? And if you don't get along, then this person could be, the reason could be because this person needs everything to be about them. They could just have a really big ego. They, like the sun, want the world to revolve around them, or think that it should, or it typically does. But with you, you know, maybe you don't go along with that as much, or as much as they would like. And so they're just kind of watching to see, you know, are you guys compatible under those circumstances? So just take what resonates. Some of you do just go along to get along. And they're saying it's okay, you can have a different opinion from mine. But I kind of get that they're not sure if that's okay, to be honest. And they're trying to see, you know, see what you're really about. And see if you're the kind of person they can share the spotlight with. It seems with that six there, that Six of Wands, that they are considering that, yeah, you are someone that they could brag on social media about, for what that's worth. And then we've got... I like that you go out of your way for me, but it feels kind of like you're trying to buy my love. So some of you need to work on your boundaries. Again, you are coming across as the Good Samaritan. So maybe you really just want to help this person. You know a lot of what their issues are, what they've been through. You're trying to be helpful to this person, but to them it kind of feels like, you know, you're trying to buy their love with attention, love, or maybe even technically trying to buy their love. And at the back we've got, I feel like you intuitively know how I feel better than I do. Your psychic skills fascinate me. So I think some of you are really tuned into this person's energy, and so you kind of know what this person needs before they do. And I think that they really like that, because that gets them what they want and what they need, but also it creates problems because it's like they don't know if you're 100% genuine, and also, you know, it kind of feels like you're just trying to go along to get along and do for them more than they're willing to do for you. So get some cards on this, angel spirits and guides. How does this person feel towards group 4? Got the devil card. Some of you could be dealing with the Capricorn, somebody that has addictions or is really into the material things. I'm getting someone, some of you are dealing with someone who is a bit younger, but Capricorn and devil energy rather is the shadow side of the Lover's card. So it does seem that you guys have some sort of a really strong bond here. And I did sort of get that with the just the dynamic of the Samaritan and the child wounded. It's like giver and taker energy here. So that's coming out as well. And we've got the Knight of Swords that showed itself a couple of times. So this is somebody that likes to keep it moving. They kind of think they're always right. I feel like this person wants to keep their options open. They are not ready to make a commitment. Maybe they're not available. They're certainly seeming not to be very emotionally available with that strength energy of wearing a mask. So getting that, I think this person likes change, likes variety. They still have some growing up to do. They can rush in and do things without fully thinking it through. And then sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. And so that's what I'm getting there. Strong Aquarius and Capricorn energy here. Got the Sun card, more Leo energy. So in many ways, this person is kind of a big kid, and I think they have clarity on that fact. Maybe this time, like in lockdown, or if you're separated, has given this person time to reflect. And so they realize that, there's still a lot of growing that they need to do, and in order to be in a commitment. So if they walked away from you, that's the reason why. It's like they're chasing waterfalls or butterflies. They're just trying to and wanting to do their own thing right now. It's similar to group 3's energy. So if you felt drawn to group 3, maybe check that out as well. I can see like you guys probably really enjoy each other's company. This person realizes their bad habits though, whatever those bad habits are, whatever those codependencies are. Maybe they're codependent on you to do for them or provide for them, because we see that they are that shadow wounded energy. There's somebody that doesn't take responsibility enough. But they could have other bad habits as well. But whatever it is, this is what's contributing to the block in the connection. Also, I'm getting this person has poor judgment, can be dishonest, and things like that. But they're fun. So maybe that's why you're into this person, because they're fun. Or they're saying that is why maybe you're into them, because they're fun, even though they're not reliable and they're not the most morally superior person in the world, although they might act like they think they are. We've got the Three of Swords in reverse. So could be that this person, they are behaving the way they are because they had their heart broken in the past, and this prevents them from wanting to have a new beginning, either with you or just a new beginning in their lives in general. I am experienced like this person has they're like aware of what they're doing. They experience some sort of lucidity about what they're doing and why they do the things they do. If this person owes you an apology, they know that. I just opened up to the Empress. They do know that. They are a very loving and, abundant person, a very giving, good person who provides. But it looks like some of you are tapped in a little bit too much into your shadow energy in terms of overdoing or overgiving to this person, and could have gotten hurt as a result of that. Okay. So, yeah. Now let's look at more messages. What else does group 4's person want to say to them, please? What we had is broken, and we both have suffered for it. Things can never be the same, but I hope in time we can start over. Ever since I met you, you've transformed my life for the better. Or I've transformed for the better. My life's transformed for the better. So that's Scorpio energy. I've got Swords energy here as well. Yeah, this person is they, like I said, they have lucidity about the way they are and the benefits they've gained from the relationship, but it's like they are also aware of how they're not serving you and not meeting your needs, or how they've hurt you. Okay? And so, but they're appreciative of what you've done for them. Says, wow, you really relate to me so well. We're so on the same page, and it's freeing. Yeah, you understand them, and you set them free. Like, you make them feel liberated. Your understanding of them and what you give to them, what you do for them, makes them feel liberated, makes them feel good. That's Cups energy. And a bunch just fell out. I won't take those. Says, I love that you spoil me. Your affection and attention makes me feel like royalty. So again, it's more about what you can do for this person that they're really focusing on here. So I meant to pre-shuffle these off camera, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the clock and shuffle them on camera. Angel Spirits and Guides for group 4. What other messages does their person have for them, please? There were days when he touched the tip of her nose and it was enough, a miracle of plenty. So it's like this person doesn't have to do very much. They just have to touch your nose or do some really small thing, something that you like, but just a really tiny thing, and that's all. It's all it requires to make you happy. It's like breadcrumbing. And then from the Numinous deck, Angel Spirits and Guides for those who have tuned into group 4. What else does this person want to say, please? 12th house, surrender. Subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, Akashic records. So this person is saying that you have a lot of compassion. What you guys are going through, I mean, this could be a karmic relationship. Don't shoot the messenger. All relationships have karma, though. And it could have to do with forgiveness, learning to forgive this person. They seem to have a lot of baggage. That's here as well. So I think there are some things that you don't know about this person, and things that they don't know about themselves, although they are coming across quite aware of their shortcomings in the reading. There's some healing that needs to take place. They really need to, tap into spirit. I do get that they feel guilty for the way they behave, but I do also get that you guys are working through karma. So it's like whatever difficulties you've had have been meant to occur here, meant to happen, to teach spiritual lessons. What are the other cards that I pulled? What else does this person want to say to group 4, please? Love charm, attract a lover, soulmate, or life partner. So I think that, like I said, you guys have a lot of fun with one another with that Sun card. This person could actually have love for you. I'm not feeling very strongly that they have a lot of love or that they're in love with you, and it's not because of you. It's because of where they're at. Now, you can't give what you don't have, but to the extent that they can have feelings for you, they do have that. And they certainly are very attracted to you. I do get that this is some kind of a soulmate relationship. Let's get from the Angels deck. And what else does this person want to say to group 4, please? Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So this person is saying that they are going to be worth waiting for, but I would caution you to beware of deception. This person, like it says, someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. And we already saw that your person is coming across that way. So if they tell you that it's worth waiting for, it could be that they're not telling you the truth. For, a smaller percentage of you, you know, it could be worth waiting for, but first you need to love yourself. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And I think that's true of your person too, but that's the message that's coming through here for you. It's not to seek your self-validation through passion alone. And passion alone doesn't define a true love relationship. You know, most of you who watch my readings are very intelligent and understand that, you know, there's a difference between passion and love, but that message was specific for somebody that needs to hear that those two things are different. So use your own intuition, deciding whether or not you want to wait for this person, but they are saying that it's worth waiting for. What else does this person want to say? Group 4. New opportunity. So that did come out in reverse. So I feel like there's this new opportunity trying to happen here, but this person is blocking the opportunity from happening. So this card talks about moving up to the next level, and for it to be safe, for you to rise to the next level and enter into a new realm. But with it being blocked and with that deception card, I feel like Spirit is saying instead to stand your ground and to trust your feelings regarding this person. So get some charms. And I am also feeling drawn to open to the Be Good to Yourself therapy book. So Angels, Person Guides. For those who tune in Group 4, what does this book have for them? What does the book want to say? We've got number 4. It says, express your opinions. It's good to hear yourself talk. Okay, so some of you guys are a little bit too mum with this person or in general. Like they said, you don't always have to agree with me. Express your opinions, right? Put it out there. The way things are going, you really don't have a lot to lose at this point. If this is your reading, okay? If it's resonating, take what resonates. Forget what doesn't. And that's one of the things you're meant to work on through this relationship, is being secure in your own voice. Okay, for Group 4, what else does this person want to say? All right, we've got rose quartz. I do feel this person has love for you, but this is a stone not only of love, it's a stone of opening your heart. This person feels like they're blocking their heart chakra with regard to you. It also talks about healing and healing emotions. This person needs to heal their emotions, definitely. And it also talks about being able to see the good in yourself and others. So this person says you're able to do that. You're able to see the good in yourself and others. Then it says maintain your grasp. So hang in there. This person, again, is wanting you to hang in there, okay? So, and then we've got Aladdin. Aladdin's been coming out a lot this week. And just see what else we've got. I get this person is charming. They're probably a little impetuous. They could be kind of exciting, and maybe in some ways they are determined or dedicated. But I also, with the dolphin is very intelligent and very friendly. So I can see what you see in this person. But whatever it is, you have a soul contract with this person that you guys need to fulfill and are fulfilling. And part of that is the need to, allow this wake-up call to occur and the connection, this Cupid blowing a horn. Sounds like judgment energy. It's like all roads lead to Rome, and there is going to be a rebirth here, but whether or not it's going to be together, or not, or in different paths, that will be revealed to you in time. We got I'm drawing a blank. I know what that is. I don't think this has ever come out in my my readings. So it's a hummingbird. So it's showing that this person just likes to flit from branch to branch and, not do a whole lot. They want to keep things light in this connection. There is something emotionally fragile about this person that I think they try to hide and or protect, but what they need to do is heal. Then we've got the star here. So stars are about, there being hope. Your person's saying there is hope, okay? You could even be a star in this person's eye. You could even be like beautiful like the hummingbird. Any of this can be interchangeable, okay? But in order for you guys to move forward, I feel like the wake-up call has to do with the realization that the feelings have to be mutual and the effort has to be mutual. So I'm going to take this over to the extended, and the link for that will be down below. We're going to do a whole nother round of tarot cards and message cards, as well as get some notes from some cards from my Notes from Your Beloved deck. So, and a few cards from the Tarot Sexual Magic, so we'll see how they feel about you sexually. But so if you feel drawn to, you can follow me over there. Otherwise, thanks for tuning in, you guys. I hope it was helpful. If this was your reading, let me know down below. You can comment in the comment section. I'd love to read it. And then subscribe if you haven't already. That does support the channel. You can hit the bell too if you do subscribe to receive notifications when I upload my next video. And I'll talk to you guys next time.